Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome back. I'm here today to share with you my update for Project 10 Uses. This is a project that I originally started because I was watching Paula's updates. The original creator of this project is Phoebe HB, and the inspiration was Melissa Gold. So I work on 10 items to use 10 times, and I pull my items randomly. I was working on a lot of blushes at one point and then a lot of lipsticks. So sometimes I will put a moratorium on using, like bringing in additional blushes or lip products because I'm working on too many. I think we're okay for right now. But let me share with you what I was able to roll out. I have 6 items rolling out of the project today, which is fabulous. The first product is a blush from this Urban Decay Jean Michel Basquiat palette. And the shade I was working on was X-rated. So this palette's actually looking a little bit more loved than it was before. I used this a lot of times in combination with this shade, which is NoHo. I'll swatch these separately and then together so you can see what it looks like. So there's, what shade? X-rated. NoHo, and that's them mixed together. So I much prefer this color. So that's how I use this palette or that blush, and I really did enjoy it. So I need to say that about everything I own. I need to pull this out more. Okay, next product I was able to meet my goal on, I don't have. It's the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Rose Kiss. I have like 2 lip products that I set aside that I hit goals on, and I was like, I need to put this in my office or in my vanity, the basket where I have all the things that I'm done with in projects. And I don't know where I put the 2 lippies. Like they're somewhere in my house. I just don't know where I put them. But I did hit my goal on that one. Oh, I didn't mention. I had 4 uses on this last month, so I did use this 6 more times. The Charlotte Tilbury lipstick was the same. I had 4 uses last month, and I used it 6 more times to hit my goal of using it 10 times total. Next product I can roll out is another lip product. This is by Bite Beauty. It's the Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Date. It's a little deluxe size sample. Here is the shade, and there's the color. I really did enjoy this color. This lipstick smells fine. It smells like vanilla, like old Bite Beauty lipsticks do. So glad that one's still okay. Next product I hit my goal on is another lip product. It's by Estee Lauder. This is the Pure Color Illuminating Shine lipstick in the shade Genius. So here is this packaging, and here is the shade. This is a really beautiful red. Really did enjoy this formula and this lip product. I don't know if this was flush against the tube. Well, I have another one of these. Let me just see. Yeah, so you can see the difference. This one I did not use, and then this is the one I did use in this project. So you can see how much I was able to use after 10 uses, which is pretty awesome. Not bad. Happy with that. All right, next product I hit my goal on is a 4th lippy. This is by Tarte. It's the Maracuja Juicy Lip in the shade Holiday Spritz. This was pretty easy to hit my goal on. I had 2 uses on this last month, so 8 uses in the last month. I forgot to also mention the Estee Lauder lipstick I had used twice in the previous month. No, I'm sorry, 3 times in the previous month. So I used it 7 in the last month, but there's Holiday Spritz. I love these. I think if you watch my channel, you know that. And the last item I hit my goal on is a blush. This is by NARS. It's their dual intensity blush in the shade Sexual Content. So here's the blush. Now, I just today took some alcohol to this and got rid of all of the, well, not all of it. There's still a little bit like here, but the coating on this was getting all sticky and nasty. So I took most of it off. There's still a little bit lingering, but that's manageable. It was so nasty and sticky. Ugh. Anyway, here is the shade or the duo. I love this duo. I love it. I like to just mix the 2 together, but I'll show you what they look like individually and then mixed. All right, they're the 2 sides individually and then mixed. I really do like it mixed. Plus, it's easier to get your brush in there. Anyway, this is a lovely formula. I really do like this blush. but I'm happy to roll it out. All right, those are the items that can roll out of this project. So I have 5 items remaining. I think I'd rolled in 1 extra product last month. So let me share with you what I have and my progress on them. First product is by L'Oreal. It's the Infallible Eyeshadow in the shade Burst into Bloom. So here is the packaging. And I had 2 uses last month. I am up to 6. So 4 uses to go. This shadow does take away from uses that I need on my, or in my Norvina palette. There's a shade in there that's very similar to this, if not almost exact. But that's okay. I feel like I'm not going to have a problem finishing the shade in the Norvina palette. But there's Burst into Bloom. It's lovely. So 4 uses to go on this one. Next, I have a lipstick. This is by Clinique. It's the Clinique Pop Lip Color and Primer in Plum Pop. So deluxe size sample. I had 1 use last month. I'm up to 4. So I did put this on earlier today. It's a really pretty shade. So yeah, 6 uses to go on this one. Next, I have a blush. This is by Tarte. The Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Sweet. Here's the packaging. It's a deluxe size. I actually had 0 uses on this last month. I had rolled it in previously, and now I have 5 uses. So I'm happy that I got some uses on this one. There's that shade. It's a pretty color. It's kind of like NARS Orgasm. It reminds me of that one. Next 2 items I just have 1 use on. The first is the ColourPop Jelly Much Shadow in Sweet Dreams. Yeah, Dreams. If you remember last month, I took some time to add a Duraline to this. I don't know how much it helped, to be honest, because it still feels like it's dry. So I think this is a product that I'm going to have to, I've used it once, as I mentioned. I think I'm going to have to add a little bit of like Fix Plus or something liquidy to this every time I want to use it. But there's the shade there. It's really pretty. I will never buy these again, ever. Not worth the hassle. The last item I have is another eyeshadow. This is by Sydney Grace. It's their Shimmer Shadow in Golden Strawberry. So like I mentioned, I've used this once. I was working on so many other things. And there's that shade. It's really beautiful. So yeah, we have 5 items in the project right now. So I'm going to roll in 5 new prompts. Because we have like 2 eyeshadows, a blush... No, 3 eyeshadows, a blush, and a lippy. I'm not going to say that I'm not rolling in any more like lipsticks or blushes, but I'm probably going to limit myself to 1 more eyeshadow because I don't want this to be an eyeshadow heavy project. I mean, 3 is already a lot. So I've updated this through my February acquisitions. I have not entered in anything in inventory for March yet. I mean, it's April 7th. I haven't had the time. So, but that's okay. There's plenty to choose from. All right, so we're picking 5 items. Let's see what we get. Is it going? It is. Okay. First is, okay, MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Postmodernist Peach. I believe that is a highlighter. Cool. All right, number 2. It's going. Another highlighter, Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter in Glow Getter. I don't remember if I have that one. We'll see. That's number 2. When it rains, it pours, you know. Let's see, number 3 is a Smashbox foundation, the Studio Skin Hydrating Foundation in the shade 1.1. It's been a while since we've had a foundation in here. Is that number 3 or number 4? Shoot, number 4. Milk Makeup Kush Lip Balm in Bubble. I'm hesitating because I have used like half of that. I worked on it last year. That's okay. We'll just roll it in for 10. Well, yeah, roll it in for 10 uses. All right, that was 4. So let's do 1 more for 5. Pat McGrath Labs Matte Trans Lipstick in Modern Woman. All right, let me grab these items and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. The camera has probably moved as usual. I am going to pick another item for this Milk Makeup Kush Lip Balm in Bubble because this is really close to being done and I'd rather pick something that I have not like worked on this much. I mean, I used a ton of this. So I'm going to pick another product. This is kind of sitting up here on my vanity to finish in a project at some point. So let me go ahead and grab my iPad and we're going to pick something else. All right. Next item or last item. Becca Blush in Wisteria. Okay, that's perfect. Let me grab this and again, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have my stuff. So let's start from the top. I pulled the MAC Extra Dimensions Skin Finish in the shade Postmodernist Peach. So here is what, this is what this one looks like. Now I just used, or I'm still working on, I think I have a couple more uses left on the other shade in this exact same collection that I have, Hot Damoiselle d'Avignon. This is different. This is Postmodernist Peach. Now this is a true highlighter on me, at least in the summer it is. I don't know what's going to look like on me now, but that is the shade. It's really pretty. So we'll get some uses on that one. Next thing I pulled was another highlighter. This is from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero palette. The shade is Glow Getter. So it is here, this one down here. So it's a little bit dark for me, but I can try mixing it with Forever Lit. Oh, there's that. I mean, maybe it's not too dark. I don't know. Maybe it is. I'm just going to see what it looks like with Forever Lit. So there it is with Forever Lit mixed. Anyway, we'll get some use on this. I have used this palette. I think I had it in a project to use each pan 5 times, I think. So I've used this 5 times, but whatever. We'll still work on it. I'm not about to go pick another product. Next, we have a foundation. This is from Smashbox. It's the Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation in the shade number 1.1. It's this one here. This is probably a little dark for me, but that's okay. I have some lighteners I can use. I have used this foundation before, and I remember really liking it. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit dark for me, but there's the shade right there. So I'll mix it with a lightener shade. It'll be fine. Excited to use that. And we have a lipstick from Pat McGrath. This is the, let's see, matte trans lipstick in Modern Woman. Typical Pat McGrath packaging. And here is the shade. So this is a bit of a grayish, I think. Oh, that is beautiful. There's the shade there. Oh my God, it would look so pretty on my lips right now. So yeah, rolling that one in. I have not used this one at all. It's basically brand new. All right, and the last item we rolled in is a blush from Becca. It is the shade Wisteria. Now this is actually in the one of the Becca blush palettes. This is the Blushed with Light Trio. And the shade I pulled again is Wisteria, which is this one, which of course is my favorite in the palette. It's beautiful. Oh, there is the shade. Oh, it's gorgeous. So anyway, those are the items I am working on in the project. It's kind of a fun color story. So I think I'm going to try to focus on rolling out this eyeshadow because I've had this one in here a long time, the L'Oreal one. And let's see, probably this blush, Sweet. I have 5 uses to go on this. And I'm thinking those are probably going to be the 2. I don't think I'll hit my goals on the Clinique lipstick, but we will see. So anyway, that is going to be everything for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you're doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. So sometimes I will put a moratorium on like bringing in new lip products or blushes, etc. depending on... But let me share with you what I was able to roll out. So I have But let me share you with... Next I have a... Okay, bye.